One of the things that I've discovered over the years is that we can't be, one guy can't do it all. Like eventually you're going to discover what you're good at and what you're not good at. And I always felt like, man, I can do it all, you know, and learned to delegate way too late in this whole process, you know, and beat myself up for being not a super organized person, not very tech or anything. You know, mostly emphasis on hanging out in prayer meetings, you know, spending time in the Word. I would say three things that are primary is making sure you keep getting in the Word. That sounds so like a no-brainer, but get a new translation every year, you know, just to mix it up, just to keep the Word fresh in your heart. Just find a way to get in the Word daily. Get the Bible on tape, and as you're, you know, in airplanes and airports and all that, and just let the Word wash over you. Number two is plug into prayer meetings. Find people that are prayer. Maybe your church doesn't have a lot of prayer meetings, or it's kind of sterile, you know. But there's a church kind of a mile down the road that's a little. But there's something about, man, if you just kind of hang out in the back, and they're just like, man, they press into God, and they're just so intent and earnest and passionate. Like, so for me, I would always go to these YWAM prayer meetings, Teen Mania. Hear the hearts of some of these kids are just so passionate, and that would always, you know, stoke the flame of my heart or whatever. That would just kind of, you know, inspire me. And maybe it's just also good to ask yourself, everyone should ask themselves, what are the things that inspire you in God? We're all made differently. And so it's not one size fits all. Maybe somebody loves listening to praise and worship music. Maybe some person that they have to have quietness. They got to have, you know, maybe somebody likes to take long walks. Somebody else likes to study the Greek and the Hebrew text, you know. So ask yourself, what is it that inspires you? And do more of that, you know. And there's not a right or wrong answer, you know, but know thyself. Another quick thing comes to mind is, who are the refreshers in your life? Because that's kind of your job, my job, week after week. We're trying to refresh people, if you will. We're ministering, you know, we're trying to, through music and song, you know, trying to set the table, invite them to the table, and create an environment that makes it easy for them to connect with the Lord. And, but, man, if we don't have anybody pouring into us, you're going to find out pretty quickly that you're going to burn out. You're just going to, you know, you're just a disaster waiting to happen. So I ask you, whoever I ask you, you know, who are the refreshers in your life? Name 2, 3, 4 people that you can go to and just be completely real and be honest. And that's one of the accountability, like real accountability. You know, guys, you know, have filters on your computers. I mean, even if you think you're okay in that department, it's like just be smart. Create fences. Create accountability. When you're on the road, you know, room with other guys. You know, might seem like not a big deal, but it will remove a big part of the battle of just being with a band. You know, I love traveling with a band because it just removes just even the remote potential of that. But the fact is, we're all fragile, and if we're in the wrong place, the wrong time, then we can just, our ministries, our marriages, our families, everything that we have tried to build in a healthy way can be gone, you know, like that. So that's what I was saying earlier, finish well is my heart.